Hey, everybody, welcome to this day number 29, of the 11K in 30 days challenge. If you're watching here on the live stream, guys, welcome. And if you're watching the recording, I want to say welcome to you as well. So this is day number 29 of 11K in 30 days challenge. And for day number 29, I actually did give a topic to this day, and it's why most people never make their first $1,000 online. Why most people never make their first $1,000 online. And I did prepare some notes to keep myself on task because I don't want to keep um, you guys here long. I want to make it under 10 minutes so that you can get on to viewing or doing whatever you're doing for the day. And um, yeah, but I do want to say day number 29, 11K in 30 days. Again, my name is Billy B. Josey III. I'm the president and CEO of StoneLee Ventures LLC, where we help everyday people create generational wealth and legacy through gold and silver and digital marketing. So, day number 29. We're coming to the end of this 11K in 30 days challenge. And for the last week, I wanted to do live stream and then make the recordings available to finish up this 11K in 30 days challenge, which has been very fun. Uh, but we'll get more into that. So on day number 29, I want to stay on topic of why most people never make their first $1,000 online. So tonight, I might step on some toes. You ever heard, if you ever heard your pastor say that, I might step on some toes tonight, but somebody needs to hear it. And a lot of people don't fail online because there aren't opportunities. They fail because they never stay with anything long enough to become good at it, right? So five things that stop people from making $1,000 online. Number one, fear. Fear, and when I say fear, I mean fear of failure, fear of losing money, fear of looking foolish, fear of what friends will think. But here's the question: what is staying exactly where you are costing you? All right. So another thing that stops people, number two, that stops people from making their first $1,000 online is confusion, right? They're watching 15 gurus. They're trying seven different business models. They're downloading 30 PDFs and they're implementing nothing. Key line, and you may want to write this down, that information without implementation doesn't change your life. Another reason that's stopping people from making their first $1,000 online is inconsistency. You can't market Monday, disappear Tuesday through Saturday, come back Sunday, and declare that marketing doesn't work. Um, what's really required is consistency. Consistency, because that consistency creates visibility, it creates trust for you, and it creates data for or where you can see where your business is going by just being consistent, right? The fourth reason why people don't make their first $1,000 online is distraction. Every new opportunity looks better when the thing that you currently doing gets difficult, right? So, and you have that shiny object syndrome where you're working on one thing, you're working on this business, and you're trying to build this, but then as you're building it, it may get a little hard, it may get a little challenging, but you see something new over here that you want to do because it's getting a little bit hard over here, but this seems to be a little bit easier. Everybody's going over this way. So maybe I want to try this way. So just distractions that keeps people from making their first $1,000 online. And then another thing is quitting too early. excuse me, this one's huge because most times we dramatically underestimate how much um, repetition mastery requires. So you don't need to know everything, but you do need to know your next step. And I want to write that down. You don't need to know everything, but you do need to know your next step. So this 11K challenge, I can tell you right now that it hasn't gone perfectly. I know when I started the 11K challenge, I was here home, here in Middleburg, Florida, which is right outside of Jacksonville. And the next week, I immediately I had a vacation plan to Napa Valley, and I jetted to Napa Valley for about a week, and I still maintained creating, my content, working my business. When me and my wife weren't out in the mountains traveling and traveling 4 hours away outside of Napa Valley in the mountains, and seeing Mount Shasta, which is about 4 hours away from Napa Valley. Doing all these things, I still found time to, create videos and do things to build my business while I was on vacation. But it hasn't been perfect, and that's why I'm sharing this. So entrepreneurship, I can tell you, it isn't about pretending everything works perfectly. It's about setting a target, executing, measuring, adjusting, and continuing. Yeah. So let me ask you this question. I want to move to the next point here. Which one has stopped you out of those things that stop most people from earning their first $1,000 online? What has stopped you? Has it been fear? Has it been confusion? Has it been inconsistency, distraction, quitting too early? Um, Answer that quietly. Which one of those have actually stopped you? And some of you have watched this challenge, or me do this 11K in 30 days challenge, through my videos, through my posts, on social media. And you've liked the posts, you've watched the videos, and you've maybe wondered, what exactly is Billy doing? And at some point, curiosity needs an answer. So tonight, I want you to go investigate. I want you to go investigate me and what I'm doing. And I want you to go to this website where you can investigate. And it's www.digitalgrowthdailypay.com. You can actually watch the complete replay. And if it isn't for you, that is okay. But at least make that decision based on information instead of assumptions, right? And if you're still at the beginning and want to get a free blueprint which teaches you really all about digital marketing and most of my digital marketing business, you can actually get a free blueprint if you go to www.2hour, and that's the number 2hourprofitsystem.com. And that's it for tonight for day number 29 on why most people never make their first thousand online. But I want to give you a little teaser for tomorrow, day number 30, almost there. Tomorrow, we're talking about something much bigger than business. And tomorrow's topic is going to be, and this is exciting because it's going to be really, 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 really good. What would an extra $1,400 mean to your family? What would an extra $1,400 mean to your family? We're going to talk about that, and then the why behind creating additional income. Guys, that's it for day number 29 of the 11K in 30 days challenge. And the topic was why people never make the first $1,000 online. Guys, this is Billy B. Josey III. I'll see you tomorrow for day number 30. God bless you. Peace.